Hello, konnichiwa, bawini. What is hi in Igbo? I don't know. Hi guys, you are welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode with Kisha. So you're very much welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for clicking the link, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking this link again. But anyway, you are all welcome. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment down in the comment section, share, like, and all that. Okay, so from the title of this video, I'm basically just going to be giving you guys a life update, what I've been up to since I got to the US, how things have been going for me. So if you do not know, I came into the US August of 2020 this year for my master's in management information system at Bowie State University. It is currently November. It's currently November 5th. It's currently November 5th, and that's like what, a little bit over 2 months. August, September to October, yeah, a little bit over 2 months. It's a little bit over 2 months. It has been good so far. Life has been good, school has been good. School has been crazy, but like, it has been good. So I really don't want to go into the whole relocation process. I don't know if that's necessary, but if you would like me to make a video on that, please comment down in the comment section and I'll definitely get to it. But for this video, we are just going to be doing a life update. So when I got into the US, I stayed with my cousin that lives in Virginia for like a few days, family hangout kind of thing. And then I moved all the way to Maryland because my school is in Maryland, two different states, Virginia and Maryland. So I moved all the way to Maryland, and I currently stay with an aunt, and I have my own room. So I basically have a room where I stay, and things are going fine. And school, so when I got here, school was like literally the following week after I got into the country, so I didn't have time to do a lot of moving around or make vlogs, just going out. I just didn't have that time. And then getting into schoolwork, it choke die. But we just finished our midterms, and the workload kind of like reduced a little bit. So I was like, let me just have a sit down and make this video. So getting into school, the first things I did was my registration, sorted out a few things, paid my bills and all that. It was crazy. And then we got into classes. Classes have been good so far. The system is entirely different from Nigeria, obviously. Obviously the system is like way different. And so basically, this is not my first time traveling, but this is my first time in like a school setting, so it was hard, adapting in that area. So one of the first few things that I really like about the schooling process is the fact that the educational system is entirely different. So basically, we just had our midterms, and for midterms, let's say in a course you have done only chapters 1 to 7 or chapters 1 to 5, you only write those chapters for that midterm. Instead of when you want to write your final exams, instead of having to read from chapter 1 to the end of the chapter, you basically just read from the chapters that you do after the midterm, which is, we all know how perfect that is. That is literally so perfect, because back in Nigeria, you will read from chapter 1 to chapter 300 and something. You will still look for extra material. You will still go and meet course advisor to give you AOC. So you literally don't have all that here. You just study what comes after the midterms to the end of the to the end of the semester. Another thing really is the fact that I have not been able to get a job. Please, if you're coming into this country next year, don't come with the idea or the thought that immediately you come, the next day you go see work. No be so. Oh. It's not easy for international students to actually get jobs when school resumes, so we all have to wait till next semester when everybody has to reapply again. So I currently do not have a job. A fine girl like this is jobless. Now to the real life updates. When I got into the country, I don't want to say I was depressed. I was not depressed. I was just tired of it all, because I was like, in Nigeria I was okay, I was fine. But having to come here and then having to just, all you do was read. All I did was just read. I didn't even have time to go out. I didn't have time. I still don't go out actually, because normally I really don't go out. But I didn't have that opportunity. Coming here, I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to explore. I didn't even have that. So that made me feel a little bit, down. So I was just like, but then I was actually able to buckle up, and everything got better eventually. As you can see, your girl is glowing, so the way. So another thing about me really is the fact that where I live is just like 40 minutes away from school if you're actually driving, but it's 3 hours away from school if I have to take the bus and I have to take the train. And I always have to take the bus and I have to take the train. One, because I don't know how to drive. One, because I actually do not know how to drive, which is terrible. Please, if you are traveling, you have enough time. If you are coming in January, February, whatever, during winter period, you have enough time now, as this is November, to learn how to drive. Please do that. It will help you. Help yourself. I'm telling you how to help you to help yourself. Okay, so basically I go 3 hours on transportation to my school. I actually enjoy it because I get to see people, and it's the only time I actually get to leave my house. Going to school and taking those 3 hours is more like a change of environment for me, because then I get to leave the house. Because apart from that, during the week I do not leave the house. Have not gone sightseeing. I either go out to get groceries or I go out to buy clothes and all that. I've not really gone out to like places like a pool or the beach, or I have gone to go and see a movie one time. It was really good, The Woman King. Yeah, it was really good. I went with a friend to see a movie, and I think that was actually one of like the not best days, but like I was happy that I went out. So yeah. Okay, so another thing that has been going on with me is me having to deal with like the cultural shock. Things are way different. Some things are quite disgusting, and some things are just straight up nah. And then some things are there are a lot of things that have been going on. One, when it comes to education, is the fact that the teachers are willing to listen to you, the professors are willing to listen to you, they are willing to sit down with you, have you explain what is going on. If you don't get something, it's not a problem. Another thing is the fact that, so basically my classes end by 10 p.m. in the night on Mondays, so having to come home 3 hours, I'm not getting home until like sometimes 12 something or to 1 in the midnight. People are still moving around, which is very funny. We all know that how dangerous that would be in Nigeria, but so basically I was trying to explain to a friend that that sometimes I want to leave on time so I don't miss my train, because that 10 p.m. that's actually the last train for the night that takes me back to the station that will take me home. And I'm always like, I don't want to miss the train. And then he told me something. He was like, you can literally just stand up and leave. And I was like, what do you mean stand up and leave for my class? And then he was like, yeah, you can stand up and leave, it's not a problem, you can just leave. That they understand. So I tried it the following week. While the lecturer was teaching, I just raised up my hand because I didn't want to be rude, and I did not want to be embarrassed in case things went south. So I just put up my hand and I was like, "Oh, sir, I can see we are already almost done with this class. Is there any way you can wrap it up? Because I said some of us don't want to miss the last train that leaves the school." And a few people agreed with me, and I was like, whew. And then he was like, "Oh no, it's not a problem. If you guys can if you guys have any time you want to leave, you can leave, and it's not going to be a problem as long as you sign your attendance." And I was like, really? So it was like, it was different for me. It was weird, and I was like, okay, okay. But I was happy like that was a thing for me. But after then, the lecturer made conscious effort to actually be ending the class 10 minutes to 10, which was very good and very thoughtful, because I was like, you know what, this is really nice. So they are very considerate when it comes to like the students and all that. So another cultural shock for me is the fact that people would greet you everywhere. They don't know you, they know you, they must greet you. They must greet you. And it's also so nice how you get compliments over like the littlest things. Every time I go out, like there's literally no time, and I'm not even trying to brag or whatever. Every time I go out, I'm always like, I don't put on makeup like this to go to school. I probably just use a lip gloss and then use a mascara. Literally, that's all I do. And I do dress well, though. I try to dress well. Every time I go out, I always have somebody say, "Oh, you're so pretty," and I'm like, "Girl, stop." So it's like always so nice, like having to have that. People are actually so nice. They would greet you, they would take permissions before they do some certain things near you. What else? I really don't know what else. I'm just trying to give you guys an update about me. My skin, I had somebody ask about my skin before. So when I first came, my skin was actually pretty good. I was still relaxed before school stepped in, and then school stepped in and it became terrible. I got dark and I had pimples, probably change of environment. Really, I had like a lot of acne that I had to deal with. But then after a while, when the stress when I got relieved of the stress a little bit, they all went down. It's not perfect now, but like it's much better than the first few weeks of when I was actually here. And what else? Yeah, so that's just it. I haven't bought like any skincare. I literally have not bought any skincare. I'm still using all my skincare that I've been using from Nigeria. I didn't even do skincare. It's just the weather. It's just the weather that'll have you looking this cute. It's just the weather. Okay, so another thing was my experience with Halloween. So basically, Halloween has passed. It was like October. I can't even remember the dates, but it was like the last Monday in October. Really, it was good. I don't do that. We don't do that. We are Nigerians. I don't want to believe we should be doing that. But it was nice to see people dressed up, in front of me. Like it was nice to see it in real life and not like on Instagram and all that. I saw a few people, because I think I stepped out that day. I saw a few people dressed up. The costumes were really nice, and I saw a lot of anime costumes, and I was actually very happy that I am now in an environment where even as an adult you are not going to be condemned for watching cartoon. Mommy, I hope you can see me, I hope you can hear me. Because my mom asked me recently, "Are you still watching cartoon? You called anime cartoon?" It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so basically I want to go into the aspect of traveling for those that would be coming next year. I'm just going to like run through a few things. If you do want me to make a video explaining in detail, you can comment down in the comment section. So one of the few things I've had somebody ask me on my channel is the fact that, do you need your yellow fever card? So you basically need to have the yellow fever shot, and the good thing about it is valid for 10 years. So the card is valid for 10 years, but except from that shot, another thing you need to make sure you have is your COVID card. Make sure, don't even forget, you have to have your COVID card, because now then I wasn't even asked about my yellow fever card. I was just asked about my COVID card straight up. So you have to make sure you have your COVID card. Make sure you've gotten the first 2 shots. If you want to take the booster shot, which is the third one, that's fine, but you have to, the first 2 shots are compulsory. The last booster shot, the third one, is not really compulsory. They just have to make sure they see the first 2, because I took the first 2. I did not take the booster shot because there was no time for me to get it anymore. And then somebody asked me if I took food. No, I did not take food to travel. I didn't even take a single snack from Nigeria to travel. Not because I didn't want to, but because it was not necessary. Coming here, you would go to African stores. There are African stores around you. You get your spices, you get your African food, plantain, yam, tomato, rodo, what else? Flour, fish, iru, stockfish, like literally anything you want, you probably see it at an African store. So, and yeah, that's basically just it. Like I said, this video is not a relocation process video or a school process video. If you want that, please let me know down in the comment section. But that's basically my life, how it has been since I got into the US. Life has been good. So yeah, that's basically how life has been. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to comment down in the comment section, like this video, share, subscribe. I give fine girl energy. I give fine girl energy. Subscribe to my channel. But yeah, so I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.